दिन ब दिन ये और बुहारी बनती जा रही है, दिन ब दिन कपड़े बढ़ते जा रहे हैं उसके।
There's no lip today, sorry. David's not doing very well. He's caused a problem with the girl.
मारिंग आ गया।
I need to do something.
मेरे को मिली ना।
What's the problem? तेरी तो बहुत प्यारी थी ना। What's the problem with the girl? Have you ever taken Dekker? Was Dekker and Kohli? Why is there
David
no
hasn't
liquor?
been well. Otherwise, I'd taken him. Shall I bring him to you next time?
नाटक साली आज जाने वाले थे अपन तो नाटक कर रहे हैं ना।
Next time then. Although it will have to be just you here. And late night. I can't have anyone else in.
अगर क्या?
Oh yes, here.
Evidence
A few weeks ago. As you can see, Doctor, he looks perfectly normal.
देखता हूँ क्या फोटो देखता हूँ।
कौन से जमाने की फोटो है? कुछ क्रीपी भोसड़ी वाला लग रहा हो। चूत है क्या?
कितने को मिलेगा क्या?
What's the problem with the girl? Have you taken?
The little girl, our neighbour at the lake house, she says David is weird and creepy. Doctor! Oh, sorry. But I found some of the referral letters we were talking about. There is a pattern, but it's not the same for everyone. He said to get them to you ASAP, so here you go.
थोड़े ढंग के कपड़े पहन के आया करना मदर चोद। कपड़े नहीं भी पहनेंगे तो चलेगा, बट ये ऐसे। रेफर लेटर 1 Hackett and Brown. Dear Dr. I refer a client to your clinic for evaluation. Claire Castor, she is being charged for murder. You sincerely Miss Hackett Brown. And then means required for the crime. Okay. दूसरा chat token and brow. Okay. Dear Doctor, we believe that our client who has given her first name Marianna is mentally unstable. Okay. तीसरा for your attention to Dr. Dekker. I am referring you another client for further psychiatric questions. My home radio ये कौन है? Solicitors. ये कौन है वाली? तीसरा है ना? रुक जा, रुकना बे मादर चोद। ये क्लियर है, ठीक है, वो मैरियाना है। तीसरा कौन है? ये कौन है? डॉक्टर कैथेड ब्राउन वेज हेल्पलेस। अच्छा ये चर्च है क्या? नहीं,
कितना दिया प्लेस यो O2 इसको टिटोना रे यार
हेल्थली प्लेस। ये नितिन क्या करता था?
नेथान पता नहीं को बंदा है कोई।
वो दूसरा जो है चर्च, चर्च तो हेनली चर्च है, तो हेनली चर्च से तो नहीं है ये, मतलब नेथन नहीं है। फिर बचा कौन? सॉरी, ब्राइस नहीं है, नेथन ही चाहिए। नेथन का है, क्योंकि वो नर्स ने तो बोल दिया था कि मैंने तो लाया नहीं कुछ। नेथन का ही था। What has David been doing?
David has been hunting and skinning again. But from the look of the torso, he caught a
बहुत अच्छे हो
domestic
उसके।
cat.
किस करने लाए?
I'm being generous. It was definitely a cat. I spoke to David about it, but I have no idea if he can comprehend me or not. He just grunts at me. He doesn't even smile anymore. Not at all.
Where did the cat come from?
Yes, sorry. I left out an important detail. The girl, Anushka. She was crying because her cat had gone missing, and she thinks that David killed it. Doctor, I'm worried.
अरे भाई हम पागल हो रहे इधर तू क्या वरीड कर रही है? What are you
I'm
worried
worried
about?
that David's not going to stop at cats. He's killed deer, rabbits, wild birds, and now cats. I'm worried he might add little girls to his list.
यही मादर अरे सब ऐसे ही लग रहे हैं कि यही है मेरे को तो लग रहा है अपनी जया है वो जया पे उसने हाथ वाथ मारा होगा
I can't stop him, I can't control him in any way, at all. Ever since I brought him back from the dead, he has done nothing but ignore me. I'm starting to think that...
What are you starting to think?
that I need to put David out of his misery. That I need to end his suffering. That I need to kill him. Again. What shall I do, Doctor?
मार दे
Should I kill David?
Yes.
I love him so much. But you're right. It's time. He's becoming a danger to people around him, not just himself.
खाओ ना मागे लौड़ी
If Dr. Dekker was an alcoholic, he hid it well. I never saw him drink. He certainly never offered me a drink. God knows I could have used one.
राणा मादर चोद पानी
I've never used sleeping pills. I'm too afraid of what would happen to me in my sleep. I never talked to Bryce, but I did talk to Iris. She didn't want to at first. She blames me for David's death, but as we both know, that's not a thing. Anyway, she said she was never locked up in any basement and had never heard of any Dr. Dekker. So it's, as I first suspected, a lie. You didn't make all that up so I'd talk to Iris again, did you?
Yes, I made up the story about Iris. No, I didn't make up the story about Iris.
Then Mr. Bryce seems to have a few more issues than me. Perhaps you should ask him about that.
बिल्कुल पूछूंगा मैं माँ की चुत तेरी पूछूंगा मैं I can't stop you I can't stop you
My solicitors did refer me, but I ended up going privately as it was cheaper. I'm paying them enough already without them getting a percentage of my therapy bill.
इसको तो किया है सर एक ये तीसरा मैं बोलता ना नेथन का है वो
That's an interesting idea, Doctor. It's not really something that needs to be done, though. I have no intention of reanimating anybody anymore. It hasn't gone very well in the past. Dr. Dekker was very quiet in our sessions after seeing David. After a while, he started talking about David like he was a pet, asking me what I fed him, what he'd do in certain conditions.
Why was Dr. Dekker talking about the as he was a certain condition?
I think he was fascinated with it all, and David and I had become new test subjects for him. When I said David never listens to me, he urged me to start giving David treats for pleasing me. Not in that way, but showing him how to close a door, for example. If he did it, give him a treat. It did actually work, but I had to stop myself. I felt like I was training a monkey. It just wasn't right. Dr. Dekker asked me if I'd ever accidentally locked David in, which I hadn't, but curiosity got the better of me, so I locked him in the lake house. He couldn't get out. He didn't have the wherewithal to operate the lock.
वो marianna
आ गया सन की साला.
I'm fine. I'm worried. My pursuer in the hour, he's definitely military. I've developed a new skill to deal with him.
क्या देर किया था बेंचों ने.
Last night, I saw him draw something from his jacket. He was approaching me, grinning. I had nowhere to go. So I closed my eyes and imagined, well, I imagined being back home. And when I opened them again, I'd teleported.
क्या यार.
My other doctor had prescribed me sleeping pills before I came to see Dr. Dekker. I think they were called temazepam. I never took them.
अभी भाई उसके इसमें समाजा पाल ही मिला था ना. इसको इसके लिख के दिया था. जया भी कर सकती है, नौस भी कर सकती है.
सभी कर सकते.
I saw Jessica across the street this morning. She waved, but I just crumbled. Ever since I took those photos, I haven't been able to face her. Do you think I should tell her about the photos, Doctor?
नहीं मार देंगे तो को. पढ़ी के.
I didn't think I should either. She'd hate me forever.
अबे साले चूतिए.
Maybe when she next waves, I'll at least wave back.
उसकी फोटो मेरे को दे दे.
Work is fine. If anything, I've been falling behind again. I think it's the stress of not being alone in the midnight hour anymore. I stole a painting. There, I've said it. It was from the local gallery, Providence. I really like it, but I can't afford it. So I took it. It's just that one thing, just the painting I've stolen recently. I think my new pursuer is unraveling me. Is it okay to steal things, Doctor? If I really like them?
No.
No.
I thought you'd say that. I will do my best to refrain from it, but I can't promise anything.
ए सुतिए.
I never saw Dr. Dekker touch a drop. Doesn't mean it wasn't going on behind closed doors, though, does it? My pursuer, he's measured in his approach, watching, testing. When he finally came for me, I wasn't ready. I think he underestimated me, though, and that allowed me to escape. He didn't think I'd be able to just leave. Why do you think he's coming after me, Doctor? Oh, I think I might know. I think he's death, Doctor. I think I saved that old woman from burning to death in bed, and now he's coming after me to even the score. Do you think it could be death? It's just me. I'm going crazy. I'm so strange. Everything about me is strange already, but to have another presence in my hour, it's unhinged me. I was as surprised as you are. I just imagined I was somewhere else, and there I was. Perhaps Dr. Dekker was right. Think of something, and it becomes real, if you believe. But I'll only do it wisely. Imagine the mistakes you might make. Don't want to become one with the igneous layer too soon.
Can you demonstrate how you do it?
These sessions cost a lot of money, Doctor. I'm not just going to leave in the middle of one. But I can see you don't believe me. Do you really want me to teleport, Doctor?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Blink, and you'll miss it. Told you. No, I'm not becoming him. I'm not becoming Dekker. Yes, that's David Castleford. I've no idea when it was taken. Shocking composition. No, Doctor. No, you can't. I've seen what you can do. You can listen and ask, but you don't have any real power. I was one of Dr. Dekker's first patients. I wasn't referred by anyone. My GP recommended I saw someone privately. I think he was just sick of listening to me complain about how little time I had during our 10-minute slot.
अरे भाई इस कैरेट को पूछ कौन है?
अरे मादर, वो क्या है ये? कर भाई क्या प्रकार है ये?
Since he died.
बाकी सब ब्यूटीफुल है इसके
Since
सामने.
Dr. Dekker died.
क्या हो गया इसको? कहाँ से लाते हैं लोग?
Valentine's Day was awful. I had a bit of an accident with a creme brulee torch and had to spend the night waiting in A&E. I melted a nail to my finger. It hurt a lot and needed stitches. It's all fine now though.
माधा चोर उंगली पे लगी है तेरे को.
He was a complicated man, as I suppose most people are. His external persona didn't match what he dreamed about. His dreams were amazing, filled with a spectrum of colours and creatures. It was like Narnia for grown-ups. That was in the beginning. I'm a dreamwalker. I can visit people and help them in their dreams.
अरे
You've not caught up on all his old patients yet then?
पहले कम से कम थोड़े को हाली साली भाई चुनी.
Fluid, soft, intricate things. I couldn't draw a picture if you asked, but they drew you to them. They looked a little strange, but you felt compelled to watch them. Chaotic, dark. Like an earthquake, everything you stood on shifted into something else. I think he was fighting with something internally, and it was winning. I don't know. It's a turn of phrase. Inner demons? Insanity? I don't know. I can visit dreams, but I can't force the dreamer to interact with me. It's something I've been able to do since I was little. I was born an identical twin, and my sister and I shared dreams. We just thought it was normal. When our younger brother started having night terrors, we helped him. I just need to know the person, a little, and know their dream. Then I can sort of jump into them. It's something, I think, in my mind. Firstly, I need to sleep myself. I'm constantly tired, so I can pretty much sleep on demand. Before I go, I think of jumping into that person. That's how it works for me. I've tried teaching others, but I don't know if anyone else can do it. I don't know. Lots of people. Whenever I get close enough to tell somebody about it, the first thing they want to do is try it out or have me visit their dreams. That's kind of why I'm here. Relationships.
मेरे को नहीं चाहिए तेरे को.
It's difficult to sustain them.
I'm not just talking about romantic entanglements. It's hard keeping friends too. Like I said before, I tell them about my ability and they immediately want to try it out. The problem is, I don't normally like what I see. I think people try to show off. Firstly, they're a bit shocked if I turn up in their dream. But when they're comfortable with that, they start to put on a show. But most people can't control their dreams, so they tend to turn into nightmares pretty quickly. Oh look, I'm dreaming of a giant Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Oh, why is it destroying New York? When you've experienced someone's dream, if they've been a bit creepy in it or terrified me, it's hard to look someone in the eyes after that. It's embarrassing. What should I do, Doctor? Should I not tell people about my ability? Keep it a secret, bottle it up?
Keep it secret.
I'm not sure that's healthy, but I guess I could give it a try. What if it accidentally comes out? Is there anything else I can do to stop pushing people away? It's difficult to do when you experience them like I do. But I know what you're saying is right. A lot of the time I assume people are controlling their dreams like I can. But they're probably directed by their subconscious, and who controls that? So, if I could breathe through my ears, you wouldn't want to see it. I do say no. A lot. Double honest. Interesting. I suppose I haven't really tried that. I might just give that a go. He's dead now, so I suppose it won't affect him if I...
Oh, हाँ बे यही है डेट करती थी इसको.
Okay.
I was.
या इसी को दिखता था जो तो
Not near the end, though. Not when his dreams started changing. Like I said, my ability ruins relationships. Who told you? Jaya?
Why Jaya?
Just thought she'd know. Thought she'd know everything about her precious Dr. Dekker. Sorry.
Precious.
We didn't speak that much. But she was a lot like the other woman. So much control over someone who was supposed to be her superior.
अरे बाप रे बाप. जया भी पकड़ी है रे. चलता हमको लिखना. और टिप दे दे.
Sorry, I'm Glenn. I didn't expect you to be here. I was looking for the men's room.
देखो अबे कहाँ पे घुस गया साले बाहर.
ये कौन है अभी?
नया बंदा गैरी.
ग्रीन
गैरियन.
Like I said, I was in the green room. You know that new restaurant in town. I actually need to do something. Done. Sorry. I was in the middle of the day and needed the restroom, and here I am.
प्लीज मत बोलना तू टेलीफोन होता है. प्लीज मत बोलना भाई प्लीज. 10 लोगों का घर सुन चुके हम लोग.
You're not familiar with my case. I stepped through the restroom door into your office.
Sahi.
Sometimes when I go through a door, it opens to another place.
No, I shouldn't imagine she did that. I didn't even pass through the waiting room. Besides, it's lunchtime, she won't be there.
तेरे को कैसे पता?
No, not really. But it's lunchtime, and you don't normally see patients now. Well, Dr. Dekker didn't normally see patients now. Dr. Dekker was crazy. I arrived
समझा
late
हमको
today.
इतने देर से.
Apparently, he was a fine, upstanding citizen before. I don't know what changed him. Of the few sessions I had with him, he'd observed me walking through doors. But I'd walk through a door and disappear. Then I couldn't get back. The session was £150 either way, so I paid that for a couple of times and then decided it was a bad idea. As you can see, it's still happening. The doors. I'm still vanishing from one place to another. Dad died. He was on his deathbed and I was complaining about work, women or whatever. It was an idiom. He said, when one door closes, another opens. Then he died. I needed those words to be important.
हम बोलते ना भगवान एक दरवाजा बंद करता दूसरा खोल देता वैसा बोल के गया चुता ना जरा
तू क्या फोटो भेज रही है मेरे को क्या मतलब नहीं फोटो भेज रही है मैंने नहीं भेज तो ये किससे भेजा मेरे को
Tuberculosis in his
आया
hand.
मेरे को ये तूने डिलीट कर दियो कि देख के वो दरवाजा खुद से पार पकड़ता ठीक है पहले भूत भर के दबाता था फिर मेरे को फोन करता अरे क्या कर रहे हो
Say I love you.
मेरे को बहुत डर लग रहा है ठीक है मेरे घर पे मेरे को भी डर लग रहा मत रे घर पे आता रुक जा
Maybe. He'd split with my mum 3 years earlier. It's messy. It's bad. I didn't talk to him really at all. They called me as next of kin, said I should come in if I wanted to say goodbye. I did love him. He just broke everything.
Did you make peace with your dad?
I hadn't seen him for so long. I just let it all out. I screamed, I shouted, I punched the walls. Do you know what he said?
बता क्या बोला
Sorry. Over and over again. Like he really meant it. He did. He really meant it. And when I stopped, when I was exhausted, he smiled at me. Like he cherished me. Like he'd been waiting to say sorry. Waiting for forgiveness.
ये concept पे बहुत अच्छी मूवी बन सकती है
कौन सी
ये concept
I didn't get to say I loved
नहीं
him.
ये पूरा
I didn't get to forgive him.
पागल डॉक्टर के
He
मौत
just
का
said when one door closes, another opens.
पूरा भयानक कंफ्यूजिंग बनता था भयानक कंफ्यूजिंग
And he did. What does he think of me?
तेरे घर में ही होता था
your dad loves
All those
you
years, thinking I was the bigger man. It turns out he was. There's no going back, is there, Doctor? When one door closes, it's shut forever.
कुछ भी लौड़े. Yes, the door shuts forever. No, that doesn't shut forever.
How? How do I go back?
Just open a door back. Travel back in time. Try to forgive yourself.
I hadn't thought of that. I've just been thinking when I open a door, go somewhere else in the present, not in the past. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. I'll try that. Now. I'll try that now.
स्कारलेट हो गई थी क्या? अरे कैसी रानी. वो मैरियाना छोड़ के इसको चुतता था. ये क्या पागल लौड़ा था क्या?
हो गया ना.
वापस जाएगा. अरे 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 अरे.
You said he'd help me with my problem, but he's still here.
Who is still here?
Dr. Dekker. He wants me to kill people.
Boy.
He wants them to follow me to the sea, to the creature.
बहुत तगड़े हो जाएंगे इनके चक्कर में.
It eats them. It's getting stronger. Dr. Dekker says when it's strong enough, it's going to walk again. That's why I black out. He doesn't want me to know. He doesn't want me to remember. I'm feeding a beast that wants to eat us all. You've got to tell me, Doctor.
खुद भी पता है.
You have got to tell me the truth.
हम क्यों बताए थे वो? हम तेरे को चोदेंगे.
You're dreaming, but your dreams are the truth. Don't forget me when you wake. I don't know how I'm in your dream, but now we're together. Let's play a game.
तू बोल तो देखो चोदने वाला गेम.
I say a word, you say a word. Ready? Guilty. Murderer.
ए क्या बोल रही तू?
Wrong answer. Now you're stuck with me. 3 little words and I'll let you go.
I love you.
Yes. Yes, you do.
दीप तेरे. अरे क्या है?
You rang my doorbell.
Truck driver.
The little girl.
So,
David is weird.
she's watching me.
I need to put David
Molly.
out of his misery.
Is it okay to steal things?
Sleeping tablets, fingerprints.
Dead bodies.
I saw Jessica.
Should I kill David?
Hilda died last night.
Do you think I should tell her about
Psychokinetics.
the photos?
Dr. Dekker seemed to like a drink.
Bit of a drinking problem.
It's probably the same for Jaya.
His patients were trying to kill him.
He lent me some money.
Leaving a message.
Creature, human flesh.
I'd teleported.
You have that dream, Doctor?
जया क्या पहन के आ रही तू?
You look.
Pain.
खोल खोल खोल.
There's something I need to tell you. I can't find Dr. Dekker's prescription pad anywhere. I'm not sure when it went missing, but I don't remember seeing it for a while. Yours is there, but I'm scared one of the patients may have got their hands on it. Let me know if you find it, anyway, and ask me about Mariana later. I've got news.
अभी बता के जाना तो
मादर चोट
देख उसको चोदने की तैयारी में है हम लोग
नातने नातने तेरा नातने
क्या मैं नाचने घंटा नाचने लगा यहाँ पे मैं नाचने के बैठा हूँ नाचने के लिए
नातने तेरा
I think you know who killed Dr. Dekker, so you're going to have a good day. Can we talk a bit about hypnotism, though?
किसने मारा था बता तो मारा चोद
Hypnotism.
This might feel like the darkest timeline, but it's not my darkest timeline. I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. I look at one of your other patients, or maybe even your assistant.
यार मत बोलो है ना यार ऐसा मत बोलो यार
I've heard you can plant key words in people when they're hypnotized. How would I know if I had any? I think that the hypnotism didn't take, but maybe Dr. Dekker did hypnotize me, and it did work, and he told me to think that it didn't. I think I found one of the key words. I can't say what it is. I don't want to trigger it. I was on the phone to my dad last night, and he said something, and boom, I fell asleep. Normally I wish that kind of thing would happen, but it just happened. I phoned him back, I thought it was seconds, but it was an hour later. I asked him what he'd said. He'd watched some NASA program, he was reading off planets. It was one of them. I don't want it to be triggered. Pluto's not a planet, is it? And why are you even trying?
सेशन मोड़ने पे हाइप्नोटाइज हो रहा भाई
So he did plant me with something. I have absolutely no idea. Did you find out what the key word is? What is it? No. Don't say it. Write it down for me. And thank you. You know, there's something I've not been telling you. It's about time travel.
बात चुद्दू को तुम लोग किस साल को मिल जाओ तो
अभी छोड़ने का भी मन नहीं कर रहा पता है क्या कि पागल हो जाएंगे अपन बिना छोड़े ऐसे पूरा के
फिर तो वो छोड़ेगा कहा था कैसे हुआ
I read a book about time travel. I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, but I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to. Except once. The doctor said she was legally still alive. The only thing they could do was starve her. Hannah didn't die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death. She wouldn't have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident. I had a lot of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary. I jumped back to the junction, I started pulling out, but the lorry was already on us. I drove into the lorry to make sure. I didn't wake up in hospital, because I woke up the next day, present day. Things had changed. His prescription pad's missing. The one with all the death threats on it. Do you think the murderer took it to cover their tracks? I suppose it could be a coincidence, but I'm guessing whoever murdered Dr. Dekker stole his prescription pad. Her obituary changed in the press clippings I kept. It said she was killed instantly. Nothing else changed. Her family seemed to hate me more, which is ironic because the first time around they pulled her off life support, so I saved them the indignity. Now they just think it's my careless driving that caused her death. Things have been interesting,
ये
thanks to Marianna.
मिलने जा रही मरियाना से मिलने जा रहा
We went on a date. Well, sort of.
मना
She
किया था
texted me
ना?
this bar she was going to, and I just turned up. She can dance. I was transfixed most of the night. Next thing I know, I'm lying in my bed, at home. The room's spinning. The day moved forward. In fact, every night I go and watch Marianna dance, the day moves forward. Do you think Marianna likes me?
नो
No.
So what you're trying to say is that Marianna is just using me and has no interest in me romantically whatsoever.
Yes.
यस
Thanks. That helps my self-esteem.
How do you feel about Hannah?
I'm at peace with Hannah now. I can save her. And I'll keep trying, but I must move forward. I did kind of ask you not to talk about it anymore, but I suppose you're not taking notes.
Why lie about Hannah being on life support?
I haven't been lying. As far as everyone's concerned, she died in that car accident. Instantly. I didn't have time. I jumped back to the split second the accident happened. The truck was already on us. I swerved left the first time, so I tried right. If I could have saved her, I would have done. I didn't want her to die.
Whether you are someone else. Do you know about? Did you write the death threats? How are you? How are your dreams? Tell you about being followed.
I'm fine, Doctor. I went to the beach, swam under the sea, and returned to tell the tale. No blackouts. Nothing.
उसके साथ क्यों गई नेथन के साथ क्यों गई माझा चोट मना किया था को रंडी रन हो रहा तुम दे रहे ना तो को tell me about your dreams
I don't dream, Doctor. I haven't dreamed for years now.
अभी तो बोल रही थी मेरे ड्रीम रहते नहीं रहते वो रहते पागल लौड़ी पागल कर दे खुद भी मेरे को
Yeah. I did say that was a dream, didn't I? Is it easier to swallow, knowing it's the truth? The truth is, I'm not like you, Doctor, or anyone else.
please
I can swim to
मैं
the
तो सोच
bottom
रहा
of
हूँ
the
please मत बोलना
ocean
please मत
for
बोलना
hours,
please
and people follow me, even if it's the last thing they do.
नहीं फिर भी मरेगा मतलब
नहीं वो हाई
People follow me into the sea. I don't force them, they just follow to see the creature. I'm not sure what you'd call it. A wisp? A star? It's so bright and warm and loving. I don't know why it leaves me. It only wants the others. It feeds on them.
how does it
When I
feed
look down, I black out. But if I can just keep looking forward,
सबसे बड़ा गेम है
wherever
अब
it
तक का
goes, I can just swim back to the top when it's finished.
एक घंटे के रहते हैं गेम पूरे what's wrong with looking now
You really want to know?
yes
If I look down, it's writhing, just limbs of people from the clubs and the bars.
Not just from this week, but last week, last month, last year. They all look terrified, but somehow still alive. The creature, it's all inside them, poking holes through them that they shouldn't have. It just eats them. Slowly.
बहन की लौड़ी.
The missing people. That's where they go. I don't know I'm doing it. I swear I don't, Doctor. The creature. I hear it. It's hungry. Nobody can know. It's our secret.
Yes. चोदने दे, सीक्रेट क्या तेरे को कहा?
सिगरेट डालता तेरी चूत में, तू छोड़ने दे एक बार.
I can't explain what happened with John. He followed me back from the bar that night and swam with me under the ocean. I blacked out. He'd gone. You must have read about John in the news. He was a local student who went missing. He was a looker. And he had a way with words, but he was also a cheat. The creature liked eating him a lot. But I can't explain what happened next. I left him to be eaten. And the next morning, he turns up in my bed at my house. At all. No signs he's been in the sea.
खाती उसको, लोगों को खाती,
He has
तू अंदर
holes
जाती
in
तो
him.
बाहर नहीं आते ऐसे.
Lots of holes. His inside is on the outside.
And he's outside in the side.
Ball of tangled worms. And now they're blaming me, but you knew that, Doctor, didn't you?
अच्छा, वो बंदे को मारी ना उसने, इसलिए भेजा गया इसको.
That's why I'm here. They think I killed John. John and some others. They need to know whether I'm insane or not. No! The creature killed John. My lawyer, he says I'm insane, but that he needs you to rubber stamp it.
नहीं करना.
Do you think I'm insane,
No.
Doctor?
नहीं, तू इंसान नहीं है भाई.
I told you how grateful I'd be. But you need to fix my problem first.
कभी कल देते, तू आ तो सुने.
If they try me as sane, I'll be in prison for a long time. And then, how would you get your reward, Doctor?
चुदने नहीं देंगे वो तो.
समझ गई.
What reward? Nope.
वही है.
मैं नहीं बोलूँगा.
बोलना तो पड़ेगा.
It's our secret. What will you tell people, that I'm feeding people to a creature at the bottom of the ocean? What proof do you have? You can't tell on me. You know what you do to me. When you visit, I let you do it because sometimes I'm ashamed of what I've done.
हमने क्या किया मादरचोद?
You make me feel like I deserve it.
क्या किया रे भाई अपन ने? तू गया था क्या?
You get inside me, Doctor. And it hurts. And you don't care. Why would someone steal Dr. Dekker's prescription pad? I didn't even know he had one. I prefer actions over words, Doctor. You know that.
यार वो बात सही थी, क्या नाम है उसकी पहले की,
That's
तो
a
5
low
मिनट पड़
blow,
गई बात।
Doctor.
मैंने भी नहीं करनी पड़ी ज्यादा,
After all our
2-3 वर्ड बोले तू लाइन
I'm
वाला
not
लेवल पे। हाँ
Leave me alone.
गेम
That
सॉल्व
was
करने के बाद
just
करना है,
unfortunate.
मतलब मैं वर्ड ही बोल ली थी मेरे पर लाइट मार, मेरा मतलब मैं नहीं चाहती कि मुझे पता, मैंने रिजाने तो बोलते ही।
Tell me about the loan.
Dr. Dekker asked for his loan back after diagnosing me as sane. In his opinion, my blackouts and everything else were fictional. He had no proof, of course, either way, or I'd be cured, but he asked for his money back, and I didn't have it.
तूने मार दी? अच्छा
Why would I do that? Dr. Dekker transferred our loan agreement to Clara Castleford. She bought him out. I owe her the money now.
What the fuck?
अब ये कौन है?
I don't know why she did it, but Dr. Dekker
वो
got me
क्लेयर
paid,
जिसका
and now
पति
my agreement
डेविड
is with Clara. You should ask her.
पतली वाली जो है वो बोलती मुर्दों को जिंदा करती मदरचोद।
She's the woman that took over the loan I had with Dr. Dekker. You're a naughty one, Doctor. You know you visited my home. Why do you keep denying it?
मैं आया ही नहीं ना, मैं मारा।
Don't you remember? That's a shame. You had fun.
अरे हमको कुछ दिखा ही नहीं ना, हमको दिखा।
If you can't remember, I'm certainly not going to enlighten you.
मारा चल बता, नहीं तो मारता मैं तेरे को। बता हमको डिटेल में बता, कहाँ हाथ लगा, कैसे हाथ लगा, उंगली कैसे की है, सब बता मुझे। जया जया सुषमा
I'm worried
हेमा,
about you, Doctor.
रेखा,
You seem
जया और
bright
सुषमा
and,
सब वो है।
well, it's just your fingerprints on the bottle.
हेमा
Maybe
जया
you touched it by accident? You didn't know him, did you?
क्या बोली?
अपने फिंगरप्रिंट है उस पे। Yes, I knew Dekker. No, I didn't know Dekker.
Then why are your fingerprints on his vodka bottle? No, don't answer that. The infectious madness of Dr. Dekker, who hasn't it touched? I'm so worried.
अपना फिंगरप्रिंट कैसे आ गया?
Oh, no idea. Ruja, why are you worried about me? Nature.
You just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you.
You're sexy, look.
Do you think I'm going to say?
Who measures sanity or insanity? One man's philosopher is another man's fool. I'm
तेरे
keeping an
कपड़े
eye
बढ़ते जा
on
रहे हैं ना दिन ब
you. I
दिन।
won't let you go crazy.
अपनी गर्लफ्रेंड वैसी
I've been reviewing your files. I know, I'm sorry, a bit naughty. But have you considered that Marianna may have murdered Dr. Dekker because of the money she owed him? She had most to gain. She got all the money if he died. And it makes most sense, doesn't it? I think I'm okay with the grief now. My mother died suddenly, and I think I was projecting Dr. Dekker's death to be about her. I know they're not related. My mother died suddenly, like Dr. Dekker. For her, though, it was different. She burst into flames. I was 7. They said she must have been smoking and drinking on the sofa, but she doesn't smoke or drink. Professor Alderby said it was spontaneous combustion.
तूने तो नहीं पेल दी अपनी माँ को?
Dr. Dekker's prescription pad is still missing. I'll let you know if it turns up. I didn't know anything about that. If I have any grievances with my employer, I spit in their coffee. I hope that's how you like it.
ऐसे मत रुक दे रे, चूतने का बंदा दौड़ा.
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage. I can't show you because it would affect you too much. Suffice to say, when Marianna told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself. So instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself. I think he did that with all his special patients. I think he wanted all of their powers, if you believe in that sort of thing. Any patient who presented with psychokinetic issues, they were his special patients. Towards the end, he began ignoring all the other cases. Most of the patients saw it as a curse, what they were experiencing, what they were unwittingly doing. Dr. Dekker saw it as an ability, a power to be harnessed and used for, well, God knows what he was going to use it all for. So he made them give in to it, and he consumed them, consumed all of them. Whether you believe any of that or not is your choice, but they did, which made them angry. And that's why I think he was murdered by a patient.
मैं बोल के एक बार टाइम लूप में फंसने दे, 3-4 लड़कियों का लेप करूंगा, फिर टाइम लूप तो शुरू होने ही वाला, फिर लेप करूंगा किसी और का.
It's not your job to find out who the murderer is. It's the police. You can only point them in the right direction. Murder is a means to an end. There's a lot more going on here you should be thinking about.
तुझे?
A fictional space god that's resting at the bottom of the Atlantic. It's not likely, is it? Or maybe you think it is. Have you spoke to Marianna today?
Yes. I'm not sure the patient died.
Your patients will always be a bother, but you're caring for people. We do still care, don't we, Doctor? In a few weeks' time, there'll be a whole new bunch of faces with a whole new bunch of quirks. Let's not have a whole new doctor, shall we?
अरे कहाँ से आ गया यार?
How are you today?
मत बता कैसे.
I feel better.
देखो देख के हमारा मूड खराब होता ना.
उसका क्या? इसके बाद ते कौन बहुत भैंसा वाली मिलने वाली है मेरे को.
वो तेरे को मिलने वाली है. मेरे को लगा ये वही चेक है, इसलिए मैं बता रहा हूँ. ये तो ठीक है, उससे
A
बेटर
little
है.
thank you for being so nice.
क्या
The
ये?
cookies.
मत खाना.
Nope.
खाना नहीं.
Do you know anything about the where you feeling it? Where you feeling it?
I'm a happy person. And really, what's the point of being miserable? It doesn't matter what's going on at work or anything. Happy is the only goal. Max told me that. I think some footballer might have said it.
Who's
I
Max?
told you about Max, right? Didn't I mention him before?
Nope.
No.
Yes, but you don't know the whole story. Max is 77. He was one of my patients. I thought he was dying, so I shifted for him. Became an old sweetheart of his, apparently. Only Max didn't die.
मैं क्या बोला था?
He actually got better somehow. And then he came and asked me to do it again.
यही है वो शेप शिफ्टिंग डिटेक्टिव। इसने क्या बोला, वो मैक्स मरा नहीं फिर भी मैं उसके लिए चेंज हो गई थी। तो क्या बोला?